Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome you here for this Safeguard Conference. And I got about 5 minutes to explain to you why URENCO is hosting a Safeguards Conference. Actually, it has all to do with history. It was about 40 years ago that in a diplomatic masterpiece, the nuclear weapon state, UK, the non-nuclear weapon states, Germany and the Netherlands, agreed to cooperate in a proliferation-sensitive industry in enrichment. And as far as I know, I think this cooperation is unmatched so far, but has proven that it can achieve its targets. And its targets were to achieve security of supply for the customers and to do it in a manner that it was for peaceful use only, monitored by strict security and safeguards. So in that respect, Safeguards also is celebrating history here today, because also Safeguards with regard to enrichment more or less started off, thanks to in particular Euratom and the International Atomic Energy Agency's efforts 40 years ago here in Capenhurst, where the first centrifuge started spinning. And in this respect, I think we owe you this conference, and we owe this conference in particular to you in order to enable you to share your experiences with those countries that are now looking forward to also introduce centrifuge enrichment to their portfolio of energy supply. We have enlarged the Treaty of Almelo, the cooperation that has been founded in the Treaty of Almelo, to include France and the US. We have, in addition to that, our three governments offering the URENCO experience in a fuel supply assurance, in a cooperation potentially for future enrichment plants anywhere where the demand for that is given. And that will mean that these safeguards experiences that we have gained through the last 40 years should be available to those new users of enrichment technology globally as well. Now, you have to understand what we have achieved here and what we're trying to achieve here. Because one of the big problems with the nuclear renaissance now is that nobody can agree that a Westinghouse reactor that's licensed in the US can similarly be built in the UK or elsewhere, simply because the regulations are not alike. And honestly, I think Safeguards, as we have implemented it on the three European sites, as we try to implement it now in the US and in France, and as we have done with some cooperation even in Russia, Brazil, and other countries, is an international standard that's worthwhile protecting. So please, use this conference to exchange experience, use this conference to develop the safeguard mechanisms further, please, without disabling enrichment to be a business, and use your conference to actually make sure that newcomers to the industry find a framework in which they can cooperate to the standards of the international community. This all, I think, is quite a challenging task, is quite an exciting topic, and we hope that this will enable you to actually keep the international standard that I mentioned and to help us provide the nuclear fuel in a safeguarded, secure manner to all those that are looking forward to use this energy to supply their future demands. Good luck, good success, and have a successful meeting. Thank you.